And we are live.
We are live. Live from the Ruckus Podcast.
Boop, boop.
August 27th? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, 27th.
All right. I needed someone to let me know that.
Yeah, it's Friday. They're all running together.
Yeah. Life is mundane. And then my old lady just texted me. Can you grab the Amazon package when you can? The other one was delivered. Sure, babe, I will. Welcome to the Ruckus Podcast. I am the DRP.
My name is Rick Dog, a.k.a. the Rick Berry of the rap game.
Boo! Fuck Rick Dog, hashtag. Is that backwards?
King Relic.
What up, what up? It's your boy Jason Logic.
Force 5 in the building.
Today, this is the first time I'm...
Miss your fucking
Yeah,
gimmick.
this is
Force
the...
5 in the building!
This is the first time that we're having someone outside of the fam, like the Force 5 Records label, on a Ruckus Podcast show. So
yeah, usually it's been Force 5.
Rick's been
Force 5
nervous all
related.
day. He's been he wants to get an autograph, so he's not sure what to do yet. Everyone come in. Let me know if the sound sounds good. I'm always worried about at the beginning of each podcast, but so far
Boom, boom, boom. That was me.
Monica Hagen
Testing it out.
just said she can't wait to see the podcast from Twitter. Dope.
Yeah.
Today, very special guest, Aaron, a.k.a. The Small Hands, a.k.a. his new album, Empty Streets, just dropped August 6th. We're going to be talking to him in about...
The band's Empty Streets.
Empty Streets.
Album's called No Regrets.
No Regrets. The album's called No Regrets. Yes. Empty Streets. We've been watching his videos, his music videos today.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
downtime earlier.
Yeah. So I can't wait to bring him on. If you guys got any questions, I hope you guys ask us a ton of questions. Let's hit up Aaron. Ask him whatever you want to ask of Aaron. This is fun. This is fucking ruckus. This is what we live for. This is Sparta.
This is smart.
So yeah.
This is Cudahy.
Oh yeah. Is it made in Cudahy?
Yes.
All right. Should we bring him in?
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Without further ado.
Without further ado.
Aaron
Hey! What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, it's a glorious day here in Los Angeles.
Well, we're in Cudahy, Wisconsin. It's not as glorious, but
Is it hot as fuck there? Because it's hot as fuck
it
here.
is hot as fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking hot today. Yeah.
Well, it's probably still much prettier than Cudahy, Wisconsin. So
You get to see the ocean. We get to see Lake Michigan.
yeah, But-
Smell Lake Michigan.
but we drink, so that helps.
I was just out on Lake Michigan like 2 weeks ago.
You were in Detroit, right?
I was in Traverse City and Boyne City. Like
Oh,
up,
shit.
Traverse City.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking north. It's northern.
Northern.
Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah.
up there, actually.
It's
Yeah.
it's
really
real
pretty.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you doing there? What were you doing
Just
there?
visiting family and just hanging out on the lake, chilling.
Are you originally from LA? Or are you from the Midwest?
I'm from San Diego, actually.
Oh, no.
So I'm a West Coast guy all the way, but my wife has lots of family in Jersey, New York, Michigan, all over that side. So we go out there a lot.
That makes sense then, because didn't Danny Diablo knew Joanne from back in the day then, right?
Yeah, they go way back. Yeah.
Oh, all right. That makes sense. By the way, Danny says what's up to you. He wanted me.
Yeah.
I talked to him right before we got on the podcast. So
Shout out to
What's
Lord
up, Danny?
Nick.
yeah. What's up, Danny Diablo?
Shout
Yeah.
out to Danny. What up,
Yeah.
Danny?
Hi, Danny.
Fucking.
Danny, if you're watching this, what's up, brother? I'm sure I'll talk to you 6 more times on the phone tonight. So he's probably gonna call. I told him I'm going on a podcast with you, so I'm sure he'll call at some point tonight.
Hell yeah.
As soon as it ends, he's gonna be like, doop, doop, doop.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about your album. It dropped August 6th on Cleopatra Records.
Yeah.
Before that, how did you become a part of the Cleopatra Records family?
All right. So basically, I released an album 2 summers ago on my own independently called Demons, and that got enough attention where I started to have some kind of cool people in my corner. I started working with Ben Wyman from Suicidal Tendencies and Dillinger Escape Plan.
No.
What?
Yeah. We work. We've done a song together for his Patreon that we raised money for animal charity, and then he kind of like helped do some sort of like big brother mentoring stuff with me and just kind of help me, like put me on the right path of, you know, some music biz stuff. And then the person who actually was pretty responsible for my deal with Cleopatra was Steve Zing from Danzig. He's a Jersey guy. My wife's a Jersey girl. They go way back. He also, him and his wife have always been a fan of the porn me and Joanna make. And so we're
all fans of it.
Well, and we so we became we became friends over the years. And then when it kind of came time where I was like, oh, I want to put my next record out on a label. Me and Joanna, we just texted Steve and we're like, hey, you got anyone in mind? Do you know anyone? He's like, oh, I think Cleopatra would be really cool. And he kind of set up a meeting and boom, and just went from there. So shout out to Steve Zing.
That's fucking awesome.
Nice.
I just saw that Danzig's got a new movie that just came out, right? Like
I was at the premiere. I've seen it already. Yeah, it's awesome.
My buddy just hit me up today. He's like, yo, I got tickets to the show. It's like a premiere this weekend. I'm like, I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, we went to the LA premiere last week. It was fun.
No shit.
Super
That's
fun.
Awesome. Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So Monica just asked, I see Empty Streets is coming to Chicago. I'm so jealous since I'm originally from there.
All right, so September 18th at the Ride Fest after party. Is that the first time Empty Streets is performing in the Midwest or
ever, like in the world?
So this is the first debut of Empty Streets.
Yeah, because when Empty Streets started, mostly it was during COVID. So there's been not any way to do it. But now that shit's opening up and I've got my live show kind of dialed in, I'm going to be hitting a lot of shows, a lot of cities.
That's fucking awesome. So do you have a live band behind you, or you got backing tracks, or what?
I'm kind of doing my own hybrid thing. I have a really cool, mysterious Los Angeles DJ producer, and she goes by Ophelia, and she's going to be on stage with me doing a lot of like synth percussions, and we have some cool light stuff and some good like show elements. So it's not going to be a band like a rock band, but I'll have someone else on stage, and there'll be some cool live elements to it for sure.
Did she play a big part in your last project?
We did one song together, and I liked working with her so much, and she's so talented, and our musical tastes just vibe. And so I was like, man, let's keep this musical relationship going. And it kind of just went from there. And then I was like, do you want to play a show on stage with me? And here we go.
Sometimes it only takes one. It just takes one track together, working together once, and then it takes
the chemistry. You can feel the musical chemistry. Yeah.
You know how it is when you do like features, or you have someone on your record, and it just vibes, and you're like, fuck, like we should do a whole bunch of songs together. So it was like that. Yeah.
We did 2 shows with this guy. We're like,
we kind of
maybe he'll fit in.
So far. No, I'm just kidding.
So far, so good.
Bad choice.
Monica Hagen says, please come to Florida. No mask needed here. So she wants to see your pretty face in Florida.
I want to come everywhere. No pun intended.
Don't we all? So we were actually watching a couple of the videos right before. We always do a little check everything out before.
Again, Streets videos.
Yeah, and Empty Streets videos, everyone.
Yeah, you got to be specific.
I do all my other research on my alone time. But yeah, so we were watching the Pleaser video. Mm-hmm. That's your newest video, right? That's the newest one that you just did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about that one. It's directed by Mike, maybe Quasar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Mike, go on.
No, tell me about that one, because I really like the visuals to it and stuff like that. It looked really dope. You know what I mean? Yeah. And Jessie Lee's in it, so she's
you can't go wrong with Jessie Lee. No, that video was cool for a lot of reasons. One of them is the whole like fucking Vegas neon church vibe, but like Hunter S. Thompson looking. I'm the son of a preacher, so I grew up in church, so I know God shit real well.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I if anyone has a place to own that, it's going to be me. And it's kind of in a way I kind of took back a lot of the fucked up parts of religion and growing up so hardcore in church. It's almost like, all right,
how with you on the podium almost like being the preacher kind of.
Yeah, well, I'm my father's son, and I'm gonna spin it my way a little bit,
Yeah.
So that was the like inspiration from that was my childhood, but then it was double cool because most people don't know this, but everybody who worked on that video. I didn't use anybody from like Hollywood, or they were all like my cameraman, Mike Quez, was a porn director. The lighting guy was working porn. All my crew were from the adult film world, and we banged that video out in like 4 hours. Like everyone's so talented, and dog is barking. Why are you barking? Here, meet my dog.
Hey, puppy.
Relax, buddy. Anyway, Jesus, he just barked really loud. What was I saying?
He didn't like the ruckus.
Yeah, well, I think he just got smacked by his sister.
What's his name? Jasper?
His name is Sailor. He's a little baby
Sailor. Hey, Sailor.
Keep it down, Sailor.
But what were we saying? Shit.
Everyone in the video was.
The video, yeah. So everyone in the video from crew and obviously the talent on screen was in adult, and so Jesse Lee and Kira Noir, they're two very well-known stars, and they're also two very good personal friends of mine. And I called them up and I was like, "You guys want to be in a weird, fucked up church video?" And we actually keep our clothes on for once. We all joked that day on the video. We were all cracking up because we're like, "This is the first time we've ever been together and not like fucked each other."
I say that to Rick all the time.
Yeah.
This is our first podcast where we have our shirts on the whole time.
Yeah.
It's young.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the pot, it's still young, you can get them off.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna drink another shot to that. Cheers.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
What'd you put in there?
Here's to taking your shirts off. Ruckus.
Yeah, that was the first time I was introduced to Kira Noir.
Yeah, he's kind of in love with her now.
So I'm gonna have to do some side research.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's a very good one to be in love with. They both are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's love, but
it's some
in her
love, lust,
Yeah.
Well, you get an A+ for your stand-ins for your actors.
Yeah.
You definitely get an A+ for your actors.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do. I stumbled upon this too. Now I know Age of Regret just came out from Cleopatra Records.
Mm-hmm.
The band Run with Hounds is on Cleopatra Records. All right, Daryl Hall and John Oates, one of my favorite fucking bands of all time. And I saw the video and it said Maneater. I'm like, wait a minute.
You're like, that's not the one.
I was like, come on. And I watched it. Tell me how that came to be, because I was losing my. These guys are like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Right. Keep in mind, Donnie loses his shit over Hall & Oates constantly. He will fight somebody over Hall & Oates.
I fucking love Hall & Oates. So Duran and Hall & Oates, I'm gonna lose my shit over. So that's what I told him. I was like, if he has a Duran cover next. But tell me how this cover came to be. How this happened?
So basically when I signed to Cleopatra, I started just exploring who else was on the label, like kind of up in the mix. And the label was always encouraging, like, oh, if you ever like have a cool idea of collaboration, like we'll set it up with one of our artists. And the Run with Hounds guys actually approached me, and they were like, hey, we want to do this like cover song, and we like your shit, and we think it'd be cool. You want to do it? And I went over their page, I listened to their stuff. They're a good band and they're cool looking dudes, and I was like, yeah, let's do this, boys. So it was really simple.
Yeah.
And then we because of COVID though, we didn't record it like together. Like they did their parts in their studio, and then I did my parts in mine. You know how it goes now. And then so the video was cool because that was the first time we ever met in person ever. And
so you never knew them before that whole thing?
Never. And so you're seeing in real time in that music video, like us for reals for the first time ever getting in a room and playing the song.
I love their lead singer's mustache. It's great.
It's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
I feel like I'm watching The Big Lebowski when I'm watching that guy. He's like we're the nihilists.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, we got a couple questions. Jasmine Garcia, a homie of mine, she's like, you still doing porn, or are you completely switching over to music? And then also we have, Aaron, why is your fucking shirt on? I added the fucking, but, you guys.
So why is your shirt on, and are you still doing porn, I guess? That's
trying to get views here. Take the damn shirt off.
Yeah, we're trying to go fucking viral, brother.
Son of a bitch, Aaron, we're trying to come up too.
Hey.
All right, I'm taking mine off too.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, I'm still doing porn.
$9.
Well, my shirt is on because I didn't know it was that kind of party.
If it's that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed
It's
potatoes.
And to answer the other question, yes, I'm still doing porn. But at the moment, I'm not shooting for like any of the big studios. I'm just shooting for OnlyFans.
Yeah.
For my own site. So if you want to see all the newest porn that I've done in the last few months, you got to go to onlyfans.com/smallhands.
Now, what's going on with OnlyFans though? Are they cutting that shit off soon? I saw some shit with that.
I did. I saw a lot of shit with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
To answer your question, I don't really know what the fuck is going on. I just know as of now, I think we're okay. But that could change. Who knows? I got my fingers and my toes and my dick crossed that everything works out.
You're my kind of guy. This guy's funny.
Dick cross. Hold on.
Now here's the thing. You and Joanna knows her shit. Obviously, she started burningangel.com. Why don't you guys start your own OnlyFans before they finish that shit off and become billionaires with that shit?
I was just gonna say that. Now is the time to start your own.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's like at least 10 platforms that sprung up.
Is it really?
Yeah, or they were already like around, but they were kind of low key. And so they're all trying to get a space right now. And like the reason why I don't start my own is I would never start my own thing like that because I'm a very stupid business person. And I don't know how to do things like that.
So someone else I know.
That's why I play music and I take my pants off because I'm not a CEO.
Well, you've come to the right place. Let Force 5 Records help you with the only.
Hold on, wait. So, are you a fan of Duran also? You seem to.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Woo!
So, I just want to float this out there. I don't know. It's probably bad taste to do it, but we got a mixtape coming out.
Huh?
You.
All right, we're gonna offer you some money to do a Duran track.
Duran cover.
Oh, dude, you don't have to offer me money. You had me at Duran. Let's fucking do this.
Yes!
There you go.
These guys
World
lose their shit.
exclusive.
Every time I get super drunk at the bar, I play some Duran, and I lose my shit, and these guys have no idea what's wrong with me.
Or what's right with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that'd be super fun. Let's do it.
Oh, fuck yeah. We'll get Danny to sing. We'll have Danny Diablo sing the chorus. It will be the most craziest Duran. We're going to have porn, hardcore, fucking everything into one fucking song. And then we punch Rick in his face at the end of it.
All right, I'm out.
You're in. As second in command, you have to do everything.
All right.
All right, and take your shirt off.
I'll do it if Aaron punches me.
All right, Aaron, punch him as hard as you fucking can. It'll be fine. His kids won't care. His kids
punch him.
Yeah, his kids won't.
You'll be fine. I'm not very tough. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, punch him as.
I'll still sell it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll give it a Ric Flair bump.
Well, since we talked about Duran, what I know we talked. When I met you, we talked about your influences and stuff like that. But let everyone else know, what are some of your biggest influences in music?
For sure. I mean, in music and like life, like big picture, I'm a punk rock guy. You know, that's how I came up. It's like the scene that gave me like my identity, my style, my DIY work ethic. Like, so through and through, like punk. That's my thing. But that being said, I've always listened to everything. You know, I was going to hardcore shows when I was young with all my, X'd up straight edge friends. And then I was going to rockabilly shows at the little, Italian restaurant and watching the upright bass players play. And then, and then I was in church.
I love rockabilly too with the upright bass.
Hair.
Yeah, he does got that rockabilly look to him.
Yeah, and then a lot of the music too, growing up when I was young, was church music, because I was in church all the time. So gospel and all the Jesus
stuff. It
still
blows my mind.
And that's where I learned to play. I first got my first bass in church, and like the church drummer taught me a few notes, and I kind of went from there. And then the other first music I ever heard as a kid was stuff in my neighborhood. And growing up right on the Tijuana border in San Diego, all I ever heard was mariachi or like NWA, because this is the late 80s. I'm a 30 something years old. So my musical.
Yeah, we're all.
My
I'm a little older than all you guys.
My musical foundation is a combination of Jesus music, punk, gangster rap, and like Mexican mariachi by the border.
That is the coolest. That is the coolest mix I've ever heard. Yeah. And you got Empty Streets.
And then all the like '80s like synth stuff with Empty Streets. As I got a little older, high school and college,
you definitely have that.
I started listening to Depeche Mode and Sisters of Mercy and VNV Nation and all that kind of stuff. And that's where I got all those sort of tones on my album, was from bands like that.
So do you write everything for your records, or do you collaborate with, you know what I mean? Like you sit down with another songwriter?
No, it's just I write everything, I play everything, all the keyboards I play, all the drums I make the beats for. The only thing I don't do is
you play everything.
Yeah.
All that
the
shit?
bass, the guitar, everything.
Everything on the record, or 85% of all the sounds on the record I played. A few of them, like
this guy right here, I swear to God, is one of the most talented. Like he does all that kind of shit too. He's a rapper, but he's not. He's not a rapper. He's like Mr. Bungle wrapped into a rapper.
That is wild.
He's Mike Patton.
I want to hear your set.
Yeah.
He's in the studio with a washboard.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, Relic? It's avant-garde rap.
It's a vibe, dude. It's a vibe.
Yeah, totally.
That's highly respectable, man. You play.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's super dope, man.
Yeah, because I do like collaborating with people. Like on one of the songs on my record, Ben Wyman from Suicidal and Dillinger, he played like some of the orchestral parts and some of the keys. And then my whole album was mixed by my buddy Jaime, who is in the band Pierce the Veil. They're really cool band. And so every now and then he would add a little, a production touch or something. But 85% of that record is played by me, written by me. It's all me.
Which is super dope because it adds an element of yourself. Like a lot of yourself is in it then.
Oh, I mean, I think it's too much of my fucking self, man. Because I recorded it in COVID, so I didn't have a producer either. It was just literally me alone in my house doing the whole album. And so there's probably some shit on there that I should have, gotten produced a bit more, but whatever.
I think you've gone too intimate, and I'm saying that to a porn star.
You've gone
too intimate.
Yeah. Now take your fucking shirt off.
Yeah. I'm know why you're here.
It's all starting to come out.
Someone said, all right, so we got a couple questions, so we just got to go through a few things. Jasmine Garcia said, I'm absolutely in, but I don't know what that was for. Ken.
I know her. She's in. Right. It don't matter.
Ken.
Jasmine's rad as fuck.
You know Kinfolk the Plug, right? You just did a podcast with him.
Up, Ken?
He just said, what's up to you? He's a grinder. Like, I love that dude. Like, we talk all the time.
I've been on his show. It was fun. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Urja.
Yep, shout out to Jay Urja.
We talked a lot of hip hop on that show.
Yep. Someone else said, how does one buy your brand of Doom's Whiskey? Do you have something called Doom's Whiskey?
Oh, hold on for 4 seconds, my friend.
Oh, all right.
Oh, shit. You got your own whiskey?
Email
of course.
Oh, shit. All right, so explain to me the Doom's Whiskey.
Yeah, I got to hear this.
Yeah.
So this is a whiskey that I created with Joanna Angel. Me and my wife own it. I made the recipe. I designed the fucking logo. It's me. And I'll cheers with you guys right now.
Oh, shit.
I'll cheers. Well, I don't get any more whiskey.
I don't know if we can pour out.
Yeah, I have whiskey, but I don't want to. Yeah. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It's a fucking Friday night.
So, yeah, you can get Doom's Whiskey at doomswhiskey.com.
Doomswhiskey.com. I'm going to have to buy some of that. So, yeah, do you ship it to all the 50 states and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
Hear that, everybody?
We'll go half on.
Yeah, we're going to have to pick up a bottle of that.
Buy an album,
nice.
buy a bottle.
I love whiskey. So.
Where did you, how did you come up with that? Like, did you have a place there in town or?
So basically, before porn, I've lived several lives, my friend.
I love this. Keep telling me more. I love this story.
So while I was in, punk bands and shit, when I was in my 20s, to fucking pay the rent, I bartended. And I worked at some really fancy high-end like cocktail bars, where you got to wear the suspenders and the funny hat and shit. And but through that, I got really into studying like alcohol, the history of it, how it's made, and I started traveling around the world. I've been to Mexico and Jalisco and the city of Tequila, and I've, watched the humidors, harvest the agave. I've been to, vineyards in freaking France and, Sonoma, wherever. And I just got really into the whole thing of booze and alcohol and how it's made and the culture. And like, I love the packaging and the logos. It's just fun.
It is fun.
And at some point, my wife, Joanna, was like, all right, we've got this porn company. We've got all this stuff. But I want to start something that's not like digital. I want to have a tangible, real product that you can't fucking download for free,
Yeah.
And so we kind of just started brainstorming, and we were like, you know what if we made our own alcohol? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? And I started working on what it would be, and she started working on the business end of like, how do you even start this? How much money is it going to cost? And basically we started working on this like 6 years ago, and it took about almost 5 years to get it in our hands, but it's the real deal now. And again, it's it's not just like a sticker I slapped a label on. Like, this is owned by us, made by us, no investors.
You put a lot into this. So
why? Well, how long has it been aged? What's the proof?
It's a 26-month rye, so it's a young rye. It's aged a little over 2 years in American white oak, and then it's 100 proof though, so it's got some bulk.
Yeah. Oh, how much does the average bottle go for?
I think it retails for like $45.
Oh,
so it's a top shelf sipper for sure.
Yeah. Why is it called Dooms? Like, give me that.
Well, initially when I was trying to come up with a name, I was like, all right, all the coolest whiskeys are like someone's name, Jameson, Jack Daniels, like, and so I was like, all right, well, what if I made up a name? And so I have this whole backstory. Back in the 50s, there was like a biker gang called the 100 Proof Reapers, and the head reaper was Mr. Doom. And they would cruise around drinking the whiskey out of their flasks and, causing fucking mayhem and ruckus. and so basically Dooms is just a made up, like fake fucking biker gang I made up to have a vibe for the whiskey.
You know what it needs? Comic book right there.
It does. It fully does.
I'm picturing the whole thing as you're saying.
Like full graphic novel style, yeah. I mean, do you illustrate?
No.
Yeah.
Boom.
Once again, Mr. fucking too talented over there.
Yeah. We the Swiss Army knife over here can do it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him that now. Thank you.
It has all the tools, but they're kind of shitty.
Yeah. they all can do something.
Yeah. They're in Cudahy, Wisconsin, so they get dull very fast. All right, someone else said. All right.
I'm a whiskey connoisseur myself.
Yeah.
Too, and I actually, my barrel just got done at Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
A little over 7 years. Fucking, I'm going next month to pick up my batch of that. So I'm super interested in checking your shit out, man. For real.
Hell yeah! Thank you. I appreciate it.
But we'll drink.
I already drank mine.
Some Irish.
I was getting sick of. Rick talks too much. I was getting. Yeah, I'll drink that. Someone said. So if you could have sex to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh.
Mine's Cypress Hill, so I could just kill a man. That's the greatest song ever. Yeah. But what is yours?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Any Deftones song actually is the greatest.
You know what? And I'm gonna go with, and the first time I ever had sex where like I even noticed the song.
Yeah.
It was when I was fucking like 20 years old. I just
think you say fucking 20 girls. I'm like, God damn it.
I
thought I lived a good life. You're pissing me off now.
I was 20 years old dating one girl, and she was a very gorgeous goth girl. And it was the first goth girl I ever dated. And she would turn on She Rides, Danzig, and like strip tease over me and then like fuck me. And like, so I honestly, like any of those like slow Danzig, like grooving songs are like total fucking songs.
There you go. Okay.
Any Typo Negative song.
Also true.
Yeah.
Also true.
Mine would be Philadelphia Freedom by Elton John off the Yellow Brick Road album. Which is
hey, sometimes you got to fuck your way to freedom.
Yeah. Philadelphia Freedom. Down on me. I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm not married to a man because they don't pay me enough.
What would yours be?
What would mine be?
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Man, to tell you the truth, my favorite was always like old school Usher, like first album.
Well, yeah, Usher's good fucking music.
Mine's gonna be
It's gonna be R&B, whatever I pick.
Well,
mine's gonna be Nickelback.
no, I will punch you right in your fucking face. I hope. Do you like Nickelback?
I'm very curious to the kind of sex you're gonna have to that Nickelback.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible.
Aaron, I love you more and more.
All my sex is all terrible.
It's gonna be missionary, eyes locked in, wide open, boring.
You guys have not been typing any responses. Someone said Force
Sure.
5 is a dope strain name. You should be like, fuck yeah, Ruckus, but you're not typing any of that in. Unbelievable. These guys are not.
Aaron over here.
Stop yelling. What's up, yelling?
These guys aren't doing their jobs, Aaron.
And he was like, "Oh, Danny Hansen."
Aaron, these guys aren't doing their job. I don't know what to do about this.
Amateur hour.
So September 18th, Chicago Riot Fest.
Yeah.
We got the Age of Regret album that just came out August 6th.
Mm-hmm.
What's next on the musical horizon for you? Have you thought of it? Are you doing more videos? What are you doing with the album?
Yeah, there's going to be another video up next for one of the next singles on the record, and then mostly it's just going to be shows, man. And I'm going to try to be like doing real tours by 2022. You know.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you're gonna follow that up with, right?
What? When do we?
What?
You know what you're gonna follow that up with? You're gonna follow it up with Duran and the DRP.
Yes.
Yes, that is also on the musical horizon.
You
Duran,
just realized you made a grown
Danny
man
Diablo, DRP.
Danny Diablo singing Duran with DRP and fucking Empty Streets.
Just picture the video. Picture the video.
Yeah, the video is gonna be
Donnie's
unfucking We're gonna punch Rick in his face during the video. This is gonna be the sweetest. This is why I got into music.
Yeah.
To punch Rick in his face.
It's all happening, boys.
Yeah,
it's all happening.
My dreams have come true. Mom, my dreams have come true. I'm punching Rick. Empty Streets is punching fucking Rick in his face. It's gonna be sweet.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
Your chick, Stephanie, Donnie made it. He made it.
Aaron, my old lady's got to work tomorrow morning. I'm like, hey, I got to do an interview tonight in the basement. She's got to work in the morning. She's like, God damn it. She's texting me already like, who's this fucking porn guy?
No, she's going shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
no, she is. She's no, she's fine. She's cool
What
as
the
fuck.
fuck out of your music?
She's so used to my shenanigans. It's like it pisses me off because she doesn't get distracted by any of it.
She's not mad anymore.
There was one time, I'm gonna tell you this. I was at a strip club with my friends, and all their fucking significant others were pissed because they were at the strip club. My old lady didn't call me once. I'm like, I'm gonna call her and let her know where the fuck I'm at. So I called her. I'm like, hey, I'm at a fucking strip club. She's like, yeah, when are you gonna be home? I was like, I fucked around. Like, after I fuck one of these strippers, she's like, well, after that, you better fucking be home. I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? She's great. She's great. I love her.
That's a classic tale of American love.
Yeah, it is. It's my love. It's my love.
There should be violins playing. Who's got a harp?
Yeah.
We need a harp.
I developed a new rom-com. This is gonna be the next rom-com. All right. Is there anything else you want to plug before we get out of here, brother?
Sorry, just my pup jumped up again. That's what I was looking at.
What's up, puppers?
Yes.
Sailor, what are you doing?
Sailor.
No, man, I'm just thanks for having me on and shooting the shit. Go make sure you listen to Age of Regret. Catch me in Chicago, September 18th at the Livewire Lounge, and also be on the lookout for that Fire Duran cover.
Yes!
Jesus.
Brother, it was great talking to you. I had a blast, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Empty Streets, Aaron, The Small Hands, Age of Regret just came out August 6th. Check it out on Cleopatra Records. Go to September 18th. It's Chicago, the Riot Fest after party. I'm going to try to be there. This guy can't.
Buy
September
some Doom's
18th.
whiskey.
Doom's Whiskey.
Drink it with your
Doom's whiskey.
loose friends. Slam it down your jugular. Say, fuck yeah, rock and roll. Music, more pussy.
We got to cut him off.
Whiskey.
Cut him off.
Jasmine's buying 4 bottles. Yes.
And to everyone that fucking checked it out, the replay is going to be forever on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, we didn't do Instagram. Twitter. But thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. Have a good night. And we're going to get drunk to you. We're going to bust some more Empty Streets now.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Ruckus!
Ruckus!
Woo! Peace out, brother.
Force 5 in the building.